Hello everybody, Shadow here, and welcome back to AI The Somnium Files. I'm feeling a little bit better since last episode. I was feeling very tired, but now we're good. So we have some questions to figure out. The warehouse was being used.
Why? For what purpose?
I don't know. To preserve something?
Preserve something.
Yes. Let us move on to the next question.
Okay.
Second question.
What you got?
There was something strange about the corpse.
Okay.
Do you remember what that was?
It was missing its right eye.
That is a unique factor. But there was something else. Something more peculiar.
Okay. It was completely frozen.
Iris's body was completely frozen. The temperature read -58. With Iris's weight... Just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady that?
105 pounds.
I see. 105, huh? It should have taken about 18 hours to freeze solid.
Okay, right.
You were...
Wait a moment. Before you draw your conclusion, allow me to ask my final question.
Okay. Right.
Question 3. 2 days ago, Sunday night, you found a dead body in the cold storage warehouse.
Right.
But afterward, you visited the Sagan household and discovered that Iris was in fact still alive.
Okay. I just noticed the caption on that. It was Iris being cute. It's accurate. But, yeah. You mean, ...
You've got it.
It's not actually Iris. Okay. That's interesting.
I don't believe it.
The stomach is swollen slightly. She
Okay.
appears to have been pregnant.
Oh,
How?
Do not worry. The uterus does not contain a fetus.
You mean after she was killed?
No, the fetus was not present in her body when she was killed. She must have been killed after giving birth.
okay.
The distended stomach does not immediately shrink after birth. The expanded uterus takes some time to return to its normal size.
Right. Okay.
This evidence makes one thing perfectly obvious.
Definitely
This
not
corpse isn't
Iris.
Iris. It's someone else.
Which means...
Iris is still alive.
not
And
necessarily. She
fair.
could be alive. We haven't confirmed that yet.
Okay.
Multiple stab wounds with a single-edged, sharp object to the victim's back.
Right.
Judging by the size and shape of the marks, the weapon was most likely a kitchen knife.
Yes.
This matches what you said on Sunday.
Correct.
So this is the body I saw then.
So we didn't hop to a parallel world.
Iba, who is this?
Unknown.
Okay.
Is there an estimated time of death?
Impossible to determine. This body has been completely frozen for at least 10 years.
10 years?
10 years? She was killed more than
Dang.
10 years ago?
Exactly.
Okay.
Her identity is unknown. Her killer is also unknown. But there is one likely
Interesting.
suspect.
Who?
Let's consider the clues. The scene. Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse.
Right.
Sunday night, we saw So here. And there is something else about So Sejima. We witnessed someone similar to Iris being stabbed repeatedly in So's somnium.
But it wasn't Iris. It was this woman.
That is highly likely.
Okay.
What we saw was So's memory from more than 10 years ago.
I
Huh.
believe that is the case.
Renju and So?
But we still do not know where Renju is.
Right.
That means that we need to talk to...
So Sejima.
Okay. Well then. That's interesting. Was not expecting that. We just love to trespass on this fancy garden of his. Okay. Hello?
I thought I told you never to show your face here again.
Yeah, about that. Not gonna happen. Just looking at all the things.
I didn't come here for Shoko today. I didn't come here for Iris either. Instead, I'm here for a girl who looks like Iris. Did you kill her?
Date, look.
I knew it.
Okay.
You killed her, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I've had enough of your shit, Congressman! You wanted to check on the body of the girl you killed. That's why you were at the cold storage warehouse 2 days ago.
Right.
Where is Renju Okiura? You know where he is, don't you? You were at an Okiura fishery warehouse for a reason. There's definitely a connection between you two. And that's not all. Number 89 called your secretary. The same number 89 that Renju escaped with.
Right.
Now tell me, where is Renju?
Fair. Hi.
We'd like to ask you to please leave.
You know, I don't want to, but I have to.
Damn it, So!
There's nothing we can do.
Yeah.
We did arrive without a warrant.
Yup.
We were technically trespassing. If he had called the police, we would be in a predicament. We
Absolutely.
would have been detained immediately. Who would look after Iris then? Do you intend to leave your responsibility with Mizuki and Ota?
That's not a good idea.
Calm down, Date. We still have our lead.
Lead?
Before I explain, we need to discuss the corpse in the cold storage warehouse.
Right.
Let's give her a name. Because she is frozen solid, we could call her All Ice or Alice. What do you think? Alice and Iris. I believe it fits nicely.
Alright, Alice. What about her?
Okay.
Someone might be able
All
to
right.
identify her.
Who?
Allow me to ask you 3 questions.
Okay.
Again with this?
Playing this game again.
First question. You have seen this corpse more than twice.
Yes.
3 times, in fact.
Correct.
When was the first time?
In. Oh dear. Yawning. It was Saturday night. Right?
3 days ago. Saturday night when I synced at Abyss.
Yes, in the Somnium world. We saw the frozen corpse of a girl.
Correct.
Question 2. Who is the girl?
Now I know. That girl was probably Alice.
Most likely, yes.
Right.
So we have technically known Alice for 3 days.
Right.
One last thing. The final question. In which somnium did we see Alice?
Mizuki's.
My roommate, Mizuki Okiura.
Exactly. You mentioned something about Mizuki's somnium being some kind of prophecy.
Right.
But prophecies are nonsense. Dreams are not made of the future. They are made from the past.
Which means Mizuki saw
Mizuki has seen Alice
the body before.
there is no other explanation.
Alright.
Aiba, where is Mizuki now?
Where we went with Iris yesterday, the Kume Shrine.
Okay.
The shrine? Why would she be there?
Unknown. She is supposed to be looking for Iris.
Okay, let's go.
Well, guess we're gonna go talk to Mizuki. Hello? Hi.
Latte.
Did you find Iris?
If I did, I would have told you already.
Right.
Iris used to like this shrine. She told me about all her memories here. We used to come here all the time. You know those steps in the front?
Yeah.
We would sit there together and talk about things. Like what gluten-free means, and eyelash extensions, and aerial yoga. And we would talk about all our problems together.
Okay.
Sometimes we would talk late into the night. So I thought that maybe she'd be here. But it looks like I was wrong.
Okay.
I think
like-
Iris is with Renju.
With Daddy?
Yeah. Her note mentioned her most trusted person. That's probably Renju.
Very likely.
I remember that mermaid girl saying something like that.
He was looking for Iris.
Does that mean that Daddy is the one who called for Iris?
It could be. So I need to know where he is.
But I haven't been able to get a hold of him.
Right. Where's
I
Ota?
think he's searching Akihabara right now. Last time he checked in, he said he didn't have anything.
Okay.
Mizuki, I have something very important to ask you. You've seen her before, haven't you? 3 days ago, I saw her in your somnium. The body of a girl who looks like Iris, Alice. Your dreams are
Right.
built from your memories. So that corpse... Mizuki, please, answer me. Iris's life is at stake.
Huh? What do you mean?
Okay. Yeah.
I need to know
Ba-dum-ba-dum.
everything about Alice. If I find out who she is, I might be able to solve the mystery of Renju and number 89. And that
Right.
might lead me to Iris.
Okay.
Okay.
What you got?
I'll tell you about Alice. It was about a month ago. I saw my daddy crying in the president's office at Lemniscate.
Okay.
I was peeking through a crack in the door so he didn't see me. Daddy got up, then got into his car and drove away. I had never seen him like that before. I was curious, so I followed him in a taxi. That
Okay.
led me to the cold storage warehouse. He got out of his car and went inside. I followed right behind him, quietly. Daddy was standing next to the forklift in the back. I hid behind a shelf. I watched Daddy open the hood of the forklift, and then after a little bit, he left. I wanted to know what he was looking at. I went over to the forklift and I looked under the hood myself. And then...
You saw Alice's dead body.
But at the time, I thought it was Iris.
Okay. Logical conclusion to make. I mean, we did the exact same thing.
The corpse looked exactly like Iris. I couldn't believe she was dead. I just couldn't. So I went to Iris's house.
Huh? What's wrong, Mizuki?
Iris was alive. I thought I was going crazy or dreaming. I tried to convince myself that it was just a hallucination.
Okay. Did you talk to Renju about it?
What do you mean? I couldn't just ask. It would have changed everything. I thought that as long as I stayed quiet, everything would be okay. I didn't see a dead body. I wasn't even at the warehouse. I repeated that to myself over and over and tried to forget the whole thing.
Repressed memories are often a subject of somnia.
Okay.
That's why Alice showed up during the sync.
Right.
What was I supposed to do? Daddy would have been in trouble.
So you kept quiet this whole time?
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually met with one of the higher-ups at Daddy's company last night, before I went to Matsushita Diner,
Okay.
Why?
because you asked about the cold storage. I was curious. I asked around some, and
So what'd
I
you find out?
that Daddy was managing the warehouse before I was born. After my
Oh.
grandpa died, Daddy took over. In exchange for managing the warehouse, he gave ownership of the company to someone else.
Huh.
Guess he didn't want to let this place go. Or maybe he couldn't let it go. That's more accurate, I think. But I understand why. Inside that
Interesting.
warehouse was...
Alice.
On paper, Daddy has nothing to do with Okiura Fishery. Daddy was still managing the warehouse. And he was the only one allowed in there, too. That was part of the agreement when he gave up the company. And the whole thing had to be a secret. He really stressed that point.
Okay.
Hey, Mizuki. How long was he managing the warehouse?
For 18 years. That's what the man told me.
18 years?
Okay.
From that long ago?
Yes.
Iba, I need an emergency search. Missing persons from 18 years ago.
Understood.
Huh?
Date, I found her.
Oh.
The girl who looks like Iris.
Okay.
What's her name?
Monica Iwai, 19 years old at the time of her disappearance.
Okay.
A graduate of Eitoku High School.
What?
Oh. Crud.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Okay.
When I was young, I lost someone very important to me. Monica Iwai, my best friend. One of the only friends I had.
Alice's
Right.
Monica. Hitomi's friend who went to the same school as her and Renju. But why? Monica's body was found just now. But even back then, Hitomi knew. She knew that Monica was already dead. Iba, where is Hitomi right now?
Sounds like we gotta go talk to
At
Hitomi.
headquarters for questioning. MPD still believes that the body they discovered was Iris.
Got it.
Right.
Contact boss. Have them bring Hitomi to Abyss.
Oh, we're gonna
Roger that.
jump inside her head. Right. Okay. We can do that. We can do that. Howdy.
You're awfully calm. You saw the corpse of your daughter today. You were called into the station to confirm her identity. And yet here you are, cool as a cucumber, even though you lost your precious daughter. Shall I guess why?
'Cause it's not really her. I assume...
Monika's corpse was hidden under the hood of a forklift. This warehouse has been under Renju's man. Mizuki, this of course means
Okay, so it's not that one.
her name is Iwa. She has been missing. She was 19. Monika,
I would guess this one.
Because that body isn't Iris. And you know it.
Are you serious?
Yes. Her name is Monika Iwai. She was killed when she was 19. She went to the same high school as you, and she was your best friend. Isn't that right?
And she's
Nothing to say for
Iris's real mother?
Hiding something?
Question mark?
Maybe you killed her with Renju.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, now you're talking. But we know Renju committed a crime. Illegally disposing of a body. And we can prove it. The cold storage warehouse where the body was
Oh.
found. It's
Okay.
been managed by Renju
That was
Okiura
easy.
for almost 2 decades now. And witness testimony proves that he knew about the corpse there. And if I'm not mistaken, you knew about the corpse too, Hitomi. You and Renju have been close since high school. It's not too much of a stretch to think that he told you about the body. And I remember you telling me once.
When I was young, I lost someone very important to me. Monika Iwai, my best friend. One of the only friends I had.
How did you know that she was dead?
I didn't.
Don't play dumb. I know you're hiding something. You know what happened 18 years ago. And you knew she was pregnant. You were her best friend. Of course you would have known. Tell me. Tell me everything.
Do it.
Date, she's not going to talk.
Then let's
Sync with her.
strap her in. Let's get this going.
Date, I'm sure I've told you enough times by now, but please, come back within 6 minutes.
Right.
Can't promise you that, Pewter.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm not coming back until I find something.
Date, you can't.
Why not?
You know why.
Because it will take over my consciousness?
Yes.
But if it's only a little...
No, not even a little. If the sync passes the critical point, the damage will be irreparable.
But what does that mean
Right.
exactly?
Is there like somebody who's experienced this?
No.
I'm not hiding anything.
Then let's try it. Let's experiment with my mind.
I don't
Then
know if
we'll
that's a
know
good
for sure what'll
idea.
happen.
Fine. I'll just say it.
Yeah?
Pewter, tell him.
Me?
You know more about it than I do.
What's going on, Pewter?
Well,
What's happening?
well, first off, 6 minutes is not a hard limit. It could be
I
7
see.
or even 8.
I don't care about the exact time. I'm asking what happens if you go beyond the limit.
Do you remember the story I told you about the egg?
Yeah,
Right.
why?
If you imagine an egg as your consciousness, the yolk is what goes into the subject's brain.
right.
The white remains inside your shell. If you go beyond the limit, your yolk will not be able to return to its shell.
Because the subject's
Okay.
mind will start to take over the sinker's consciousness, right? I know that part already.
Indeed, but there's more to it. After the yolk is devoured, the egg white is brought through the machine next.
Oh.
Huh?
And there's more. It's not just the sinker's brain. The same process eventually occurs in the subject's as well. In other words, the entire egg ends up being replaced. Mind, consciousness, memory, they are traded.
Oh my gosh, you made a
Switched.
body switching machine?
The human brain has what can be understood
You kidding
as
me?
a memory limit. One brain can only hold one consciousness, and it can only contain one person's memories.
Anything else?
Now you know everything. Talk to the boss.
So does one of you guys that happen to have a experience where you accidentally swap bodies with somebody?
I was unaware of this as well. This information is not on any accessible databases.
We had to prevent the possibility that the system could be exploited.
Exploited? But
Even if it wasn't you, someone else might try. We didn't tell any sinkers this, including you. Project Sync is a top-secret project. It's a matter of national security.
Right.
Even sinkers are on a need-to-know basis.
Okay.
Think about it. What if you were kidnapped by bad people who tried to make you talk?
bad people?
A criminal organization, spies from another country, those people. If you blabbed about Project Sync, the entire country might be at risk. You heard it from Pewter. The sync machine isn't just for entering a person's somnium. It can also be used to swap bodies between two people. Imagine
Right.
what this machine would be used for in the wrong hands. That's why I didn't
Indeed.
tell you. We can't let this secret get out.
Fair enough, honestly. Yeah. I can see the problem.
Swapping bodies between two people? Trading minds?
Okay.
You remember what I told you earlier? Are you listening to me?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, well. That's quite a
Really okay?
interesting
I'm fine.
detail.
Start it.
Are we gonna accidentally become
Let us.
Hitomi? I don't know. I mean, that's gonna come into play at some point. Okay. You know, I could stop the episode here.
God?
I am the god of fire.
Okay. If you say
I
so.
burn erotic books with my flames of red-hot anger.
Okay.
My, how ruthless.
Ow!
Are you okay?
That hurt.
I'll let you read this porno mag if it'll make you feel better.
I will burn it.
Alrighty.
The fog is making it pitch black.
Right. Okay.
The light over there. Is that a firefly?
Looks like it.
Somnium
Well-
scan. Activate.
So what I was saying before is I could end the episode right here because it's about that time. But I kind of feel like just getting this done this episode. So I'm going to do that. It's probably a bad idea, but we're going to do it. Okay. So, what exactly do we got here?
It disappeared?
No, wait. It might still be nearby.
Okay. Well,
A flower bud. I cannot identify the variety.
let us figure out type.
I cannot identify the type of flower in this state. It appears to be some kind of lily.
Okay. I was really hoping there was going to be a pick option
A flower
because
I cannot.
I would have made a Pikmin joke. But
Worship
unfortunately,
it?
Yeah.
I will pray to it
fortunately,
as
it
though
was
I am mourning
incorrect.
the dead.
well, that seemed to be the correct idea, so
It
Huh.
bloomed a little?
I don't know what caused it, but it's better than nothing happening.
right? Okay. It's a rock.
A rock.
Well, worshiping it seemed
But
to work
it's
before.
A rock.
Gods live in the rocks too, you know.
A rather Japanese way of thinking.
Just try it.
If you insist.
I doubt
was
this will
it?
work.
You've cleared your head, right?
Yes. I now feel a sense of emptiness.
Guess it was a waste of time.
I do not want to hear that from you.
All right.
A rock.
Let's lift it.
Do what?
Just try.
Lift it.
Understood.
Well, did you find anything?
No, of course not.
Okay.
A rock.
Let's kick it.
Understood.
Oh, you don't have you don't have any problem doing that.
My foot
But when you
hurts.
try to lift
I
it,
see.
oh, that's
My
where the
foot
line is crossed.
Hurts!
Sorry.
Okay, this rock
A
is
rock.
nothing, isn't it?
This is a simple rock, but
Is there any kind of pattern?
no, there does not appear to be.
Okay. Well, that was pointless.
5 minutes left, Date.
Right? The hole in the
A
tree.
hole in a tree. I may be able to fit inside.
Stick a hand in.
I am not going to be eaten or anything, right?
Hopefully not.
Whoa!
Oops.
I fell, but I am still in the forest.
It's the rock.
It's darker than before.
What? Is someone there?
Hey.
That voice is...
Find out where that voice is coming from.
Okay. I guess that was right. It's a little rock. Okay. A second hole in the tree.
a hole in the tree. It looks about as big around as a soccer ball.
When in doubt, stick your hand
I'm
in it.
not going to be sucked in, am I?
That's strange. It should have worked.
Did you want to see me get sucked in?
Yeah.
Alright, well,
A hole.
let's peek inside.
I cannot see anything. It is unnaturally dark.
Anything
Okay.
else?
I do not see anywhere that air could be flowing from.
Okay. I think the tree is
4 minutes.
pointless.
What?
Yeah, it's an eyeball. Oh, hi, Renju. How's it going?
Renju Okiura.
Let's talk to him.
Renju, what are you doing in a place like this?
He won't answer.
Not in a place like this, at least. Renju,
Let's hit him.
this is for neglecting your responsibility to Mizuki, you coward! No use. I can't hit him.
This Renju is still a teenager. He wouldn't know Mizuki yet.
Fair enough. Okay,
Renju,
let's inspect
he
him.
looks young, but this is definitely Renju Okiura as he appeared approximately 20 years ago.
That's a long time ago.
Okay. Rock 3?
A rock. This is a simple rock, but
Is there any kind of pattern?
no, there does not appear to be.
Okay.
3 minutes, Date.
Just for curiosity's sake.
Yoo-hoo, Renju! Come get some of this. Come on!
Sorry, that was a bad idea.
Don't
Yeah.
apologize. This is Renju's fault for having bad taste.
Okay. Well, we have not tried Rock 2. Hi, Rock 2.
A rock.
Lift it.
Do what?
Just try.
Underst...
Well,
No, of course not.
All right. There.
A rock.
Let's check it.
This is a simple rock, but
is there any kind of pattern?
no.
Okay. Well, we were supposed to find where the voice was coming from, and I assumed that was Renju. But, Shake? Shake
You
what?
have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
Oh gosh, we are way out of time. Let's tackle!
Understood. I will do my best.
Okay. That's cool.
This is a picture of Hitomi, Renju, and Monica.
Okay.
Everyone is so young. Hold on to that.
Well, we got something. However, we are kind of very much out of time.
Renju
I don't think we're gonna have to probably restart. I'm gonna
Renju-
save those
Renju,
for.
look at this.
There's gonna be stuff that is much longer.
Wait!
Bye, Renju.
Renju, stop!
Okay. Okay. That's a hole. Holy moly.
What is this hole? It wasn't here earlier.
jump on in.
Really?
Yeah, go ahead.
Understood.
Here we go. Did that do anything?
It's even more difficult to see now.
Oh boy.
Another voice? Monica! That's Hitomi's voice.
Where is she? Look for her.
Okay. Well, we're at a minute.
Left.
Oh, hi. I guess I should follow you and see where you go.
A rock.
Let's kick it.
Understood.
Nope. That didn't work.
See.
My foot.
Sorry.
Okay.
Date, you've got less than 30 seconds.
I know,
Alright.
I'm panicking.
But it.
Gods live in the...
Or rather.
Just try.
If you.
Okay, yeah, these are all the rocks
was
are the
it?
same.
Yes.
Guess it was a...
I do.
Okay,
Time's
well,
up.
yeah. I'm gonna go back to lock 1 because now that I know what I'm doing, I can get through the shaking of Renju quicker. Which means that we will not be in quite as big of a
Hole in a
predicament.
tree.
So we stick the hand in,
I am not going to.
we get sucked in,
What?
shoop.
I fell, but
It's dark.
what? That.
Find out...
Okay, now we gotta find hole number 2.
A hole in.
And then we'll tackle.
Understood.
We get the picture.
This is a.
Everyone...
5 minutes left, Date.
Right. Now we
Renju.
show it to Renju.
Renju.
He panics.
Wait!
Renju!
Got that. So that's good. We go to the hole.
What is this?
Then we jump in.
Yeah.
Under.
And now we're caught back up to where we were before.
It's even more difficult to see now. Another voice? Monica! That's Hitomi's voice.
Where is she?
Okay.
4 minutes.
So what we should actually be doing is heading over to the next hole in the tree. Because that seems to be the pattern.
Another hole in a tree. About as big as a capybara, I estimate.
Okay.
Those are pretty big.
Let's peek inside this time.
What is this? A web of some kind?
Well, it would have to be a spider web.
I have web on my face.
Okay.
A hole in a tree.
That didn't help. What if we tackle it
Leave
again?
it to me. I will break it down. Huh? Ah! Date, perhaps we should pursue a more peaceful route.
Okay.
A hole in...
Let's scream. And because we've been using a lot of time, let's...
Hitomi! Date likes Hitomi!
Hey, what are you trying to say? Hitomi won't remember this sink. But still.
Hitomi stopped.
Oh. Okay. Cool.
Three minutes, Date.
Yep.
That's Hitomi.
Let's talk to her.
Hitomi, what are you doing here?
Guess she can't hear you. She looks like she's looking for something.
Okay.
That's Hitomi.
Is there anything else? Oh.
What?
Well, let's grab that while we can. Rock 2, rock 1. Hole in the tree. So it's got to be
That's
something with
Hitomi.
Hitomi. Because all of the rocks are the same. Let's hug her.
Hitomi? I see.
Well?
She dresses modestly, but underneath she has a curvaceous body.
Good work, Aiba. That's good to know.
That's Hitomi.
Touch.
Where?
Well, you could, you know, touch her...
But in this somnium, she might be a minor.
her stomach. Test how soft her stomach is.
If you say so. I
That's
touched
weird.
it.
So, what's the softness situation? Tell me.
It was soft. Nice and pliant. No noticeable abdominal muscles.
Valuable information indeed. Thank you, Aiba.
Okay,
You
well,
old pervert.
this didn't lead to anything. That's helpful.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
So I must be missing something, right? Gotta be something I am missing.
A rock. This is a...
Is there any kind of...
No.
Okay. I've already done
hole in
everything
a-
with the tree. Oh, I can stick my hand in now. Okay.
I won't get sucked in, right?
So this will probably give me some other picture or something.
A
Oh.
cord bracelet has appeared on my wrist. Perhaps it belongs to someone.
Might be
Okay.
important. Hold on to it.
Okay. Hey, Tommy, where are you? Over there.
That's Hitomi.
Show the bracelet.
Do you remember this? Wait!
Follow her!
On it!
Okay. We are running out of time. This is a predicament. Oh,
A large
another
hole.
one. Okay. I have to,
If there is nothing...
but I think we're kind of stuck. Because
Date, What is going...
I don't know, it's pitch black.
I see. Then
Can you feel your way around?
I can try.
Date, you've got less than 30 seconds.
I know. I'm panicking. I'm panicking the appropriate amount.
A licorice flower.
I have time to try 2 of these. We're gonna dig it up.
Let's do it. What?
That was right. Oh my gosh.
Another hole.
Time's up.
A large hole.
We barely got through
Come
this.
this far. I will not protest
Oh, that's
now.
incredible. That's really incredible. Because, like, clearly this has to be the end. And clearly it is.
That is...
Oh. Oh. I assume so Monica is most likely the first person that Rohan took an eye from. Cause when they were talking about when Moma, I think, was the one who was telling us that story. No, it was 89. It was 89 on the other timelines. When he was telling us about that, he said he maybe, I think it was, I don't know, whoever it was, they said that, Rohan, did it once, and then, was not able to actually
Hitomi, I think I know what
get
happened
a
18
woman's
years
eye
ago.
or whatever.
You 3 were close. You, Monica, and Renji.
For a long time, right?
Monica was murdered.
That sounds right.
You and Renju found the body in the mountains, and you brought it back to the cold storage warehouse.
Right.
And my guess is So Sejima killed Monica. I've seen inside his head before, using this machine.
I don't know. My brain
I
is
see. If
speculating.
you know that much, then there's no point in hiding it anymore. I'll tell you the truth.
Okay. Cool. That's nice of you. Okay. Oh gosh. They got the theme music and all that.
Wait, you're going to see So?
Yes. I want to talk to him in person.
No, you can't.
Why not? Are you worried about my body? You don't have to worry about that. I'm totally fine.
But your stomach is still...
Oh, my doctor told me that's normal. Your stomach doesn't go down right away after giving birth.
I'm not worried about your body. I don't know how to explain it. So doesn't care about you. And especially not your child.
I haven't
Okay.
told him about giving birth. He contacted me for the first time in a while.
So that's why.
He wants to know about the baby.
He must be panicking. If anyone ever finds out his mistress had his baby, his political career would be over.
Oh.
It's not like it was an affair.
His wife passed away after giving birth to his son, right?
It would still be a big scandal.
Oh, absolutely.
He impregnated a girl who just graduated high school. Don't you see how that looks? He knew how the public would take it. That's why he gave you the money to deal with it. There's no way he'll accept that child.
It's okay.
You're holding her.
I told him that I
You
won't
could at
cause
least
any
save
trouble.
this child.
But could you take care of the baby? Just for a little bit? I'll be right back.
Fine.
She was not right back.
But take this with you, just in case. It's a GPS transmitter. Just to be extra safe.
I really don't think I'll need it. But okay, if it'll make you feel better.
All right.
I don't know what Monica saw in So. She said he was kind and loyal, that he wanted to change Japan, but I didn't understand any of it. We tried to convince her to break up with him so many times. She never listened, and it ended in tragedy. What happened next, you
Okay.
already know. Neither Renju or I saw it happen, so I don't know how much of this is accurate, but we could guess what happened.
Oh. I see. Okay. I'm actually going to stop now. So, we'll continue learning more about this next time. I think I made probably the wrong decision. I probably should have waited to do the sync until the next episode, because then more of this would have been in the same episode. So hooray for not having a good idea of story beats, even though I've played most of the game already. So bye-bye!